I am here. And I am here with an amazing group of people. Well, let's not call them amazing yet. Let's say an interesting group of people. Because to be amazing, we use that word a little too much sometimes. Oh, it was just so amazing. This person I met on the A train was so amazing. The person I met in the first class jet was amazing. The guy at the deli counter was so amazing. So we're not gonna overdo the word amazing. But what we are gonna do is understand that this AC is loud. I like how you wore that big jacket to stay away from the air conditioning, Madison.
Huh?
I said I liked how you wore that big jacket
Oh, like in
because you was the air conditioning. You were prepared. That was really cool. I'm surprised Mom didn't take it. She did take it. For how long?
We shared it at the end, yeah.
At the very end, and then. And how long was this movie? Do you know, babe? Offhand, could you look?
It was 2 hours and I think 35 minutes.
It was a long movie.
Yeah.
Did you feel the 2 hours and 35 minutes, guys?
Yes.
Maddie, you felt it, right? Yeah, because Madison was ready to go get popcorn and, just go take a pee break or something, right, babe? Yeah, Madison was like kind of ready to get out of there. And I thought, can I just say right off the bat, I walked into this Indiana Jones movie hating. That's a fact. I walked into this movie theater hating. It's like everything from Picard Picard is on TV again doing his Star Trek shows where the whole entire crew shows up. And it seems like everywhere I turn, and then like Sylvester Stallone just got that show. And it just seems like they just refuse to let these people go. Like, can we get some new blood? Can we get some new meat? And not like the children of these people and the nephews of these people. When I say these people, I'm referring to these Hollywood people. And I found myself walking in the door hating. Because I'm like, Harrison Ford, obviously, it's like, do we really need another Indiana Jones? Like, it goes to my theory on stalled century, how we're in this, and it's not my theory, I'm along with a huge group of people, and one of my alternate reality kind of thinkers on YouTube, sort of a mentor to some degree, Matt from Quantum of Conscience. I would like him to see this movie if he ever gets an opportunity, and I'm from his school of thought as well as the objective perspective from the Troy Terrain school where I'm mentored by Troy Terrain and Matt McKinley. And there's others, I'm sure, but I walked in the door hating. I walked in the door thinking, like, can we come up with new ideas? Can we come up with new blood? Is there any new stories? Can we tell a new story? Are all the stories taken? Are we in a stalled century? So I walked in the door hating. I walked out the door a little different. And that's a fact. Kids, tell me what you thought of the movie. Starting with Madison. You want to go second?
Yes.
All right, Cody.
I liked it a lot. Indiana Jones was like, he was an old man still doing the act really good.
Doing the act really good? What do you mean by that?
Well, being the character and fighting and moving with all the action.
Action, yeah, man. It's truly an Indiana Jones action movie. It started off with the young Indiana Jones. Did you understand what was going on when it was the young guy on the train well, the younger Indiana Jones on the train trying to find that knife,
Yes.
and all the words were subtitled. Were you able to read it?
Yes.
How about you, Maddie?
I don't know what that means.
Subtitle of the
And when they're
words on the
speaking in a
bottom.
different language, they were saying they had the
All the words were
language.
popping up in a different language. Did you see that?
No.
On the bottom of the screen. When they were on the train in the beginning of the movie. Did you notice any of that?
No, I actually didn't.
Okay. Did you see them chasing the men on the top of the train and the shooting of the men? And remember he kept locking the door so they couldn't chase behind him?
Yes.
And then they were climbing on the train and he was fighting on the train. Well, that whole time there was a lot of other languages being spoken. And they were talking about the knife that they were looking for was a fake. Did you understand that? Okay. Am I too much on you, babe? Yes or no?
Yes.
You want me to take you off the screen? I can take you off the screen.
Oh my
You want to be
God.
off the screen?
Mom, really?
Yes.
That's fine. You know, that's the way some people are.
Yeah,
So
but
this is my passion
Oh,
project.
Mom.
She's my helper in this. She doesn't necessarily have to be on screen. So children. Cody's 12. Madison is 10. Okay?
11 and 99 days.
99 more days, she'll be 11. And she's no sort of savant or anything like that she knows that. She Googled it
What
today.
does that mean?
This is new information for her today.
What does that mean?
What? Savant?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I don't know these things.
She's
I
no
don't know,
sort
what does that
of
mean?
she's no sort of savant. She Googled it. What am I saying here?
I don't keep track.
What does that
Oh,
mean? Think about it. Just think. Just use your brains. You guys are smart. You don't even have to be smart. You're intellectuals. Up and coming.
I just need to know.
Think about that sentence. She's no savant. She Googled it. She got her answer about her birthday that is 99 days away earlier today by Googling it. So she's no savant would mean what? What is
They
that?
clean up every day.
No. No.
Keeping track. Don't keep.
No.
What is it then?
What I'm saying is that you are not some smart person. That's how come you know these things. You know how there are some people you can say to them, what's 1,000,000 times 4 divided by 3 and to the third power? And they'll just, their brains are so amazing. I'm saying that that's not what you're dealing with here. You don't know that you're 99 days away from your birthday because of this ability that you have to add numbers up in such a way.
I did it on my calendar.
Show us your calendar.
This is my pretty calendar. And then, look. When you open it, it's just... like, when you open
Where'd you
it...
get it from?
Got it from a thrift store. Well, I didn't really get it from... There's a thrift store. It's like a thrift store.
So what do you mean? You counted it individually?
Yes.
Okay.
I counted it from July 10th to October 16th.
Okay.
I got Dad's birthday, my birthday, my brother's birthday, February, my mama's birthday. And we go to September.
Oh man, my battery died on this.
No.
When I go to September.
Oh, that sucks. We have a cord here, babe. Get the other cord. There's 2 cords here. I haven't charged this in weeks.
When I go to September.
Not that
it's
one, that's on my
friend's
phone.
birthday.
Anyway, it sucks. Dang, the battery went. So that sucks. Do I want to do this without the battery? We can do it quickly. We're gonna just do a quick review of the movie. What did you think of the movie, Madison?
I thought it was really good. I have 2 favorite characters.
Tell
Well,
us.
actually, I have 3 favorite.
3 favorite characters? We don't have time for 3. You can just say them real quick and then tell us why for the number 1
Okay, number 1.
or number 3.
Number 3 is gonna be the lady's dad.
Okay, the lady's dad.
I
Number
like
2.
him because number 2 is gonna be her. No, number 2 is gonna be
What is that?
Who?
And
Indiana Jones.
What lady that, man?
That's the second. And then the first.
The lady
third.
that was doing all the fighting, she was with Indiana Jones. Her father was the one that he was on the train with as a young man.
Yeah.
When Indiana Jones was on the train, remember? He told the guy, shoot him, and the guy shoot him by
him?
mistake.
Oh.
That was that little, remember she was a little girl on the stairs when he took the clock? And
Yes.
then that man was the woman's father.
Yeah.
So that's what you think? That's your third one?
That's my third one, and then Indiana Jones is my second, and then she is my third one, and she's my first.
She's your first. You like the girl. What did you think about her being so strong and able to fight the way she fought and climb the way she climbed and move the way she moved? What do you think about that?
I thought she was really cool, and it was really impressive.
You were impressed by her agility, her movements, her body, the way she was able to. What did you think about her talking about money and how she was only in it for the money? Did you believe any of that stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did believe it at first.
Cody, what did you think of the movie? And who were your favorite?
My favorite was Indiana Jones.
Okay.
And that lady was like, she
Gotta
she
speak
was
up a little
evil.
louder.
She was very evil.
The lady, the woman,
Yeah,
right?
She was evil. She got his friend killed for literally no reason.
Right.
Remember that?
Which friend?
I don't
Which
know.
friend?
I don't know which friend it was, but
The
I
one on the
remember
boat?
The one on the boat when she was having a plan. With
That
the
was
dynamite.
Antonio Banderas' voice, right? The one who plays in the movie with the cat, Puss or something, Puss in
Yeah,
Boots.
yeah.
Did you notice that, Madison? The man that was on the ship where they dived all the way down with the ropes hanging.
Yeah.
That man was the man who plays the voice
Right.
of that cat that you was watching.
Puss in Boots.
But technically, the lady didn't get him killed. Indiana get him killed because he kept on saying no. He was like, "No, I'm not gonna read this," and then they kept on shouting.
Yeah, that is true.
So she didn't get him killed. He got him killed.
Good argument.
Still, in the first of the movie, she robbed him for that thing. And when everybody was coming in, she locked the gate on him so he couldn't get out. So
Right.
he couldn't get out. Yeah.
Okay. I personally didn't care for her character.
I didn't either.
She had no muscle tone whatsoever. I would like to see a woman with some muscle tone
Some
in her
muscle
arms.
tone.
Like, you can't be lifting your human body up like this and not work out your whole life. That's not, her arms were way too smooth and slender. I just was like, a little muscle tone would have been nice. Like, damn girl, you couldn't work out for three to 4 weeks. Well, that was me hating. You know, I hate to motivate. I'm not a player hater. I am a hater to motivate. And I also, what do you think about the way the woman looked? Would you consider her a beautiful woman?
No.
Not at all.
Okay, you see, I noticed that all these new movies, they're pushing these foreheads and these Adam's apples on us.
Her forehead was like, yeah.
Yeah, her forehead was extremely
Whoa.
masculine. What did you think about her neck? Did you notice her neck?
No.
Well, her neck, she had like, they're promoting this androgynistic woman where she could almost pass for a guy. And I didn't like the part where the boyfriend was trying to shoot and kill her. That was, begging for her to love him as he's trying to shoot her.
My father. Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. My father sent me to bring him back here.
Good job, Maddie. You got such good memory. So now, so I'm still hating, player hating. I'm still hating. I wasn't really fond of the graphics and could tell that the background was all CGI. But then I know that these are the way all movies are made right now. But even with that being done, what did you think about the black woman with the afro?
Oh, why did they have to make her?
I don't know why they killed her so fast.
Well, she was CIA. So, she's a government agent.
But
And
got
she
killed
was
for having
working
that
with the
small
Germans, and those Germans, there's a lot of truth in this. The NASA was founded by the Nazis. It's called Project Paperclip. And the Nazis are the Germans, the ones that were trying to take over the world. Well, they knew how to use jet propulsion, and that means they was able to get. You see that man in the beginning of the movie. He wanted. Remember, they were like. When the girl came and then the CIA agent, he was in the hotel. And remember the guy came with the cart to serve him food, the black man?
Yeah.
Do you remember him talking to the black man about war? And do you think that
Yeah, I do remember that.
are you happy with what you got from winning the war? And then he told him, you didn't win the war, Hitler lost the war. America didn't win the war, Hitler lost the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been very obsessed about this war, but we have to remember this man is also he missed. Did you recognize that he missed the plane to go to America to get an award from the president?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, because we in the United States of America, we hired these Nazis to build us these rockets so that we can go to outer space. So there was a lot of truth drops in this movie. These Nazis and NASA being totally connected, but they didn't even care. You know, they didn't even care about any of that. So, what did you think about that big guy that he was with the Nazi?
8 feet tall.
Yeah. What do you think about his
It
character?
was crazy how the little boy he handcuffed. That was like you said. That was murder.
That was murder.
He kept him underwater and he handcuffed him to this little thing in the water where he couldn't breathe.
Fire engine is going by. Wait, we're gonna wait.
Sounds so babyish. Hope everyone's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. Good job, son. So we have there was a scene where the young man, which I noticed Indiana Jones movies always have young boys in the show. Remember the little Asian boy?
Yeah.
Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. You told me, no, you told me that not to touch nothing, delete. Remember? And
Yeah.
then, what was the other child in the Indiana Jones movie?
It was a girl,
There was a girl?
I think.
That was not a child.
By the way, the children have seen Indiana 1, 2, and 3.
It's number 5, I think.
It's like number 5, right? So you've seen the one where he was with his
All
father.
of them.
You've seen the one where he was with his father, number 4, right?
Yes.
So number 4, there was a father involved. What did you think about that young boy that was the thief with he was riding for that woman. He was riding for her heavy.
Who, that guy that was trying to cut her head off?
No.
No, the young boy, the kid. Did you notice he had the cleft chin?
No.
You didn't notice the boy had the cleft chin?
I just noticed the lady when you pointed it out.
And the lady at the end, which is the woman from the first movie. Remember the first movie when she was drinking those drinks and taking those shots?
Yeah,
And the
her?
man fell down? That was her. That's her. That's the same lady. You get it or no, Maddie?
Yeah, because you talking about when the
At the end, at the very end of the movie, that lady that was there with him, that was his wife. Did you get that? That was his wife. Remember, everybody left to go get ice cream and they left Indiana Jones and his wife there. That was his wife. She's the lady from the first movie who was sitting at the bar drinking shots. And remember the man, he grabbed that thing and it burned the hole in his hand?
Yeah.
Right. And that was her bar. And Indiana Jones came into her bar and her bar got burnt down.
I do remember that. Yeah.
That's the woman from the first and like third or fourth movie.
Oh.
They were still wife and husband.
They were still husband and wife, yes, but they lost their son. Did you recognize that they lost?
Who was the son?
The son was in the movie with them. He was like a little young Indiana Jones. He was very adventurous and all that kind of stuff. Do you not remember the son in the Indiana Jones movie? He was riding the motorcycles and they were chasing after him.
That. Yeah, I do remember that.
Right. Well, he died. He went to war and died. Vietnam War.
And then the mother like never told him about the son, right?
At first, right. But they got back together, got married. The son got mad at the father. Did you notice that they said how Indiana Jones said that his son signed up for the war to make him mad?
Yeah.
Dad, do you remember?
Always promoting that conflict between father and son, when the bond between father and son is very strong. But at every turn in every movie, son, they're going to be planting seeds that the son goes against the father. Or like it's done everywhere you turn.
Daddy.
So you have to be aware of that. You understand? Even though it kind of went over your head. When you smiling like that? Hey,
I
laugh.
remember something.
Hold up, Maddie. Wait. I need to know.
there's nothing,
No,
there's
you
nothing.
can't do this. This is YouTube. You got to tell us. You got to tell us why you lean all the way back and smile.
Dad, it's okay.
Madison, stay out of this. Stay out of this. No, Cody, I don't. Come on, let's go. Come on.
I was thinking about something that happened.
course.
It's not related to this conversation.
So you just had an alternate random
Yes,
thought?
yes.
What was it? I want to know.
Daddy. No, I don't care about.
What was it about?
Alright, you remember when we were going through? You remember when we were going through the that town on like Christmas, looking at all the lights? When you were on live and we were going through that town, looking through all the lights on Christmas.
Right, yeah.
And you were
That-
on live and all the people were in there. You're like, if you don't click the like button, I'm gonna end. And you were like, okay, bye now.
You were like, if you guys don't click the like button, I'm gonna end this live.
All
And then you
right.
ended the live because nobody was clicking the like button.
Right. You remember that, right?
And I just had a flash. I
You
just
were
popped up
so
in my
mad.
mind.
Was I mad?
Yes, you were super mad. You was like, if you guys don't click the like, come on, you guys gotta be clicking
Was
the
I
like
mad once I clicked it, or did I just snap out of it?
You was like, you didn't care after you clicked it. He was like, huh, you guys can stay at home, watch me. I'm gonna be with my family.
Exactly.
button. And Daddy,
Exactly. It was a relief to hang up on the looky loos that were being unappreciative, and I didn't care for it. And there's nothing wrong with that random thought coming to your head, you know. All right, so now let's get back on track, okay? Let's
do
focus.
you remember when the Andy and his
Indiana
son,
Jones.
Indiana Jones' son was like, I'm gonna drop out of school. Remember that? And he's like, I'm dropping out of school. He's like, you are not dropping out of school.
Right. You see, so there's always been that conflict, that father and son conflict. I would blame the mother because, let's keep it real. The mother did break her home by not telling the father he had a son, and this kid had to kind of raise himself and try to imagine himself being sort of like the father, but hating the father the whole time. So it makes sense that he joined the war to spite the father, and then he gets killed in the war. And the father has massive regret. So when the movie but when it first comes to like a 1970s timeline, well, whenever the first ship went rocket ship went to the moon is when the movie takes place. It takes place the day of the moon, the rocket taking off to the moon, and he's a shell of the man he once was. He was broken down over a woman leaving him because of their son dying. This is supposed to be some sort of romantic love story where mothers and fathers cannot survive the loss of a child. It's very cliche. It's very much like if something was to happen to you, Madison, or you, Cody, mommy and I would not make it as a couple because it's just too painful. They promote this all the time. I don't know if it's true, but we know what their agenda is. And when I say I'm talking about just the people who are writing movies. So if you want these things to change, you could write a movie and make a movie. You don't need nobody else's ideas of what is good, And then what did Troy Ave teach us? You only need 5,000 supporters and you can live a millionaire's life. Anyway, I digress from that. Sorry. Good point. That was perfect timing, Madison. I liked the movie despite all the hating I was doing. I especially liked the ending when the people looked up as they go through time and they're instantly were able to understand what they were seeing, even though it wasn't what they were seeing. For the first time, just imagine they're seeing these planes going by, and the first thing they said was they're dragons. So of course they're going to tell the story of these dragons, but they weren't really dragons. They were just planes that went through a tear in the fabric of time, made by this clock, so to speak. It was pretty good. It was really, really good. Especially, Cody, on the heels of us. Cody and I just finished going to see Harry Potter on Broadway here in New York City. And they dealt with that time traveling thing. What did you think? All right, this is the last question. What did you think about when they go through time and he's like, I want to stay. I don't want to leave.
I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that?
Madison, what do you think about that?
I think that the girl did right by punching him in.
Boom, she socked him, knocked out. Indiana Jones gets knocked out by a woman. No man has never knocked out Indiana Jones, but a woman has.
Right?
Exactly, like how?
Because he would have just died. But he didn't. He was like no, so she stopped him,
See?
knocked him out, dragged him on a plane, and they flew home.
Right, because this is a movie. This is a Hollywood movie. They can't have, because what you have to understand is they keep pushing that if you're going to go through time, you can't change anything about the future, because then it's going to alter everything that we ever went through. There's a big slavery debate on that, where the guy says that he wouldn't change slavery because then he wouldn't live. He wouldn't exist if it wasn't for slavery. My argument is, no matter what happens, I'm still going to be right here. I might not know anything other than what I'm knowing and speaking now, but for me to imagine that I wouldn't be here because of the changing of the times, you don't know that. So you can check out. I'll link a Premium Black News, a channel that I have, and we talk all about that. And like time travel is a very interesting thing. Would you go back in time and change anything, Madison or Cody? Yeah, Cody.
I don't know.
Yes,
What would you change, Madison?
I would change a lot of things.
I'll change slavery.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about your timeline.
Yeah.
Let's not go that far, but that's great. I love you for that.
I think I would change.
I'm talking about your existence. You as the person, Cody. Forget about the world. You see, but it's great that you thought about the world. I love that you thought about the world. You didn't think about yourself. Madison, did you think about yourself, your 10 years that you would change? Or did you think about other things that you would change?
Oh, I thought about everything.
Okay, great. Let's end that. So I just was seeing if you were going to say something personal that you would change about yourself.
Well, I was just about to say something.
What?
I was going to say everything that I used to do to my hair and in the hotels. Like breaking up my edges and stuff.
All right, don't trigger daddy. Don't make daddy cry. I love you, baby. Come on. Yeah, don't do that to you.
You see, you're easily to cry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make you cry. You're just going to cry.
Oh, so I'm just this crier in this reality.
No.
Right, okay.
You haven't cried. You haven't cried since October 16th.
And that was when, your birthday?
Yeah.
Aww. So listen, so I like the fact that you guys were thinking more outside the box, looking at the world, that you would try to change something. That's pretty brilliant, and it really shows how you care about others. But let me just say this, I couldn't answer that question because what would I change? No. If I can't be with you kids, then I want to keep on rocking the way we're rocking. But when he was there in that place and he wanted to stay, I kind of understood. You know what I mean? He was a shell of the man he once was. He lived in a beat up house. He lost his son. He could just start over and just be like a god over there. And that's what she was probably afraid of, because they would have had big statues with Indiana Jones with the whip and the hat. There'd have been like cities and all that kind of stuff built for this man. And so anyway, you see, just great that this movie is causing conversation. LJ, you're not on camera, but you can talk about, what did you think of the movie? Did you like the movie?
It was okay.
It was okay?
It was okay, yeah.
Glad
to be there with y'all.
Glad to be there with us. And how much of the movie did you, the 2.5 hours, how much sleep did you think you got?
maybe half an hour.
Oh, that's not good. You're doing good, babe. She's doing good, you know. Back in the days, I used to have movie people to go with. I used to have friends to go with movies because my wife will fall asleep in the movies, and I'm just such a stubborn SOB that I just refuse to want to be with her when she's gonna just go to sleep on me. Now I've changed.
Yes.
She can sleep, no big deal. I don't let it bother me. I don't let it stress me. You know, we're together and everything is good. You know?
Thank you.
I love you, baby. Come on.
I love you too.
All right, kids. Say goodbye to the good people out there in the YouTube streets.
Bye.
Peace.
I give the movie a thumbs up. Check out the movie. It was done really, really well.
Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever thumbs up.
The 250 thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
No, my bad. The
30,000
20,000 thumbs up.
Because we have 30,000 followers.
Hit that subscribe button.
330,000 followers.
Nope. 30.
330,000 followers. 333,066 followers. Very Illuminati.
Did you first?
No.
Oh, child.
Mm.
Your booty stink.
Big Elvis the chef.
Yo. Steve, can you please sit down properly?